Namaste. This is Teresa von Braun with Saosis Mystery School. I'm going to talk a little bit about the May energy as we move into the next month. I'm in Eureka, California, where it's not very warm, and I always think of it's a three-letter month. It should be warm in May, and we have some warm days. But anyway, I'm still looking forward to May. There's even more cosmic energy coming in during this particular time, this spring, this month especially. And it is a forward-moving energy, okay? I encourage everybody to catch this wave. This is the time to begin, to start, to plant if you need to, but also to begin in action doing what it is that you're wanting to do. We're in such a, some up, some down, go for it, don't go for it, do it, don't do it, kind of polarity kind of time right now. And that's really heightened. So it's like pick the level and the side and the way that you want to begin something and let yourself go into that energy. You might feel the classic 3 forward, 2 back. Don't worry about it. As long as you're doing 1 forward, you're doing great. So this is a forward-moving time, I think, for us individually, hopefully for us as a planet, as our country, all of that. But it's a forward-moving time, and we need to support that forward movement. Just because you begin, you can't rest, okay? You have to keep working to keep it going, to really get it going, and then to keep it going. So let yourself do that during this time. It's also a time to bring in more of that beautiful yellow energy, the joie de vivre, the light, quick movement that May can bring in for us. And let yourself have that. And do things quickly. You don't have to take forever to do something. Let yourself do it quickly. Let yourself move fast. Let yourself think more quickly. Use that mind again in ways that maybe it's gone a little dormant in the last year. So it's time to perk up, speak up, get up, and get going. And, let yourself do that in whatever way calls you to do. There'll be some wonderful things happening and not so wonderful things happening. Anytime we try to move into a new energy, a new way, there's always obstruction, there's always blocks, there's always stopping, there's always pulling it back. We are at such a crossroads. And I think that is for everyone. I think that's for humanity on the planet. I think that's for us in our country. I think that's for us individually. It's like, the pandemic showed us that huge planetary things can happen that affect all of us. And, it is really up to us to live the life that we can and that we want. And that if we are lucky enough to do so, being in a particular place and time on the planet, let yourself go for that. Many people will be changing their belief systems through this time. You will be looking at things differently. You will be perceiving things differently. We have been shown a lot during this more introverted, if you will, internal time of COVID. And you need to take those awarenesses, those belief system changes, the desires that you want to do, and maybe even the fear that you might not get to do them, and that you need to bring them out. Okay, and go with them in your life. So you've harbored whatever notions you've harbored. You've cultivated whatever dreams that you have cultivated. Now it is time to plant them, to begin them, to continue with the foundation of them, and to bring them out into the world. It's a very exciting time. It's a very exciting time right now on the planet to see what humanity does with this global problem, these global issues, that kind of thing. And we can either do better with them or do worse. And those choices are up to us individually as well as globally or nationally. And it is important for you to align yourself with it. You're going to do better. You're going to do a better you. You're going to begin a more expressive, creative, happier you out in the world. You will do that which you have always wanted to do. This May is a good time to set those intentions and to really start doing that which you have always wanted to do. And the fear that maybe you can't because of what occurred during the pandemic or what is still occurring in the world, okay? So it is important that you do not let the obstacles block you. You find a way through them, around them, over, under them, however you need to go, okay? Remove them, Okay? Don't let things get in your way of you being you and you expressing you, and you come more into your authentic self. This May is a good time to really either begin that or to continue that or to put more energy into that way of being on this planet. Okay? The planet wants us. The planet gives us so much. The planet just wants love back. So love yourself, love your family, love your friends, love your work, love whatever it is you're doing. Put love into that. This spring is always a great time for love, but this May is a time when a lot of loving energy will be showing up for each of you in your life and in your way and in your friendships and partnerships. Receive it. Receive it. Receive the love of the planet blooming again. Receive the love of everything in your life and feel that connection. Feel how connected you are to everything in May. That is an important time to let yourself do this. Have fun with it. Namaste.